man. How are you, brother?
Still good to be. It's still good to be on the show with you. I'm just letting
Yeah,
you know.
man. Happy Thanksgiving, late.
It's a beautiful thing.
How was it good for you?
Vegans don't really love Thanksgiving too much. I just want to let you know that.
That's
You
that's
know,
true,
you
right?
know, I
Yeah,
got mashed potatoes with no margarine or with margarine, and I got some string beans,
right on. There you go.
some vegan stuffing. It's not really the greatest thing in the world. I'm just
All
like
good, brother. No worries.
I had a little pasta,
Oh, there you go.
Barilla. I'm just
Barilla.
giving a shout out to Barilla. When
Well,
you cannot make your own pasta, use Barilla.
that's the one. Okay, I didn't know.
In your shopping center aisle about midstream, Barilla.
Well, that's Web3 wise guys. You're Italian, and
Yeah.
we know some things too.
Yeah. If you don't have time to roll the note, roll the pasta, with the flour, with the egg in the middle. Got no time.
Yeah, man.
Barilla. Just so you know, Barilla.
But yeah, that's I love food, but there's a lot of stuff going on in crypto. Yeah.
Talk to me, Ray.
It is crypto is alive again, John. The whole Twitter was all hungover and everything, but yeah, when all it has to do is move quite a bit, little pump, and everybody comes bum rushing back. I love seeing all the influencers all talking about the altcoins and all that stuff again, but it is funny, it's the psychology of people, right? They just act when things are pumping. Here they go, right?
Used to call it they're in the B-back bus. You know what I'm saying?
Be
They're all
back.
traveling in the same bus. I don't know why.
That's right. I don't.
Either feast or famine. I don't know why.
Well, here we go. The first one. Let me bring it up here, and then we'll talk to Tanya Wellington. Tanya Wellington has the first story for us there, to John.
Altcoin rally cools as massive $650 million worth of token unlocks loom over crypto market. Large unlocking events usually lead to price declines as the increase in supply outpaces investor demand for the asset.
Hey, thank you. See, we got a news anchor. Look at that, John. She's reading the headlines. Tanya Wellington. That was Tanya Wellington.
Is that Tanya Wellington of the Wellington meat with the pastry on it? Is that her? Is she an heir? Is she an heir to the Wellington?
She is the heir. She is her father. Her father was Mr. Wellington.
Oh yes, not
yes.
Gordon Ramsay and his Wellington. But go ahead.
The altcoin rally, right? It has cool, but again, crypto, man, it twists just in comes back right in 24 hours away. So this was a little bit of yesterday and today, but people need to be aware of what's kind of they're talking about. There's a lot of unlocking happening with some of these altcoins, right? So they bounced back today, but several major alternative cryptocurrencies, including native token DYDX, Optimism, SUI, dropped Monday as massive token unlocks weighed on the prices amid general negative day. That was yesterday. And then a little bounce back, John, but we're looking at $650 million worth of increase of the supply. So obviously when tokens unlock, they get thrown onto the market. And hey, some people hold, most people, you see they sell. That's what happens when you unlock. And when you're looking at this, hey, go ahead, what?
When they're locked, where they're locked on all different exchanges, they're just locked across the board, or is it just specifically those?
Yeah, you can be on centralized exchanges. Coinbase allows you to lock them up, like you can do your Ethereum, a lot of different tokens over there, Atom token. But a lot of people, you're over there on the decentralized exchanges, right?
Right.
We used to do that in DeFi ourselves. You lock up.
It's all unlocking. So 650 million is coming off the shelf, 50%.
It's coming off the shelf. And these are some of the tokens, right? Immutable X and 1inch. 1inch is a DEX itself. It's a decentralized exchange. Hedera, which HBAR, a lot of people know that. So down here, though, these are the 10 biggest unlocks that are happening in the next 7 days, John. So you're talking about somewhere beginning of December, all of these are going to be unlocked. And here it is. DYDX, 482 million for that one right there. Immutable is 50 million. Optimism, 41 million. SUI, 40 million. 1inch, 33 million. Axelar and Hedera, 1811. So, like you said, that's quite a bit. But that's what, if you're in any of those tokens, be aware of that. right? I'm not giving you financial advice, but when you see something like that, might be a good idea, to kind of do something, right? But not, maybe if you're just a hodler and you're holding, there you go. Stick with that, right?
Right.
I guess you don't stake anything, John. You just kind of hold.
No, I'm a holder.
But it is, you
Just
know,
put it away. I like the concept.
well, as you get more advanced, as really, John, when we start doing, all these other, because we were doing DeFi when we first started, it's your stuff is sitting in your wallet anyways, right? So you might as well make your capital work for you, right? And that's what a lot of these people, and even with your Ethereum, I mean, how awesome is it? Even if you're on a centralized exchange like Coinbase, you can stop, stake it in there. You're in a pool, right? Coinbase is doing, I think it's like 30, 33, 35 ETH has to be staked for the proof of stake with Ethereum. But you're only getting, I think, 3 or 4% on Coinbase when you could get much more if you're going to do it on your own, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
just letting you know that's kind of what's going on there, right? So let's go. We got another story. Let's hear from Tanya Wellington again. John, here she goes. Thank you, Tanya.
The WAGMI mentality is undermining crypto. Greed, irrationality, and anxiety have contributed to chaos in the crypto market.
Do you know WAGMI, John? Thank you, Tanya. Do you know what the WAGMI is?
I thought it was Wagyu, or I thought it was something like that. That meat that has
Right. Yeah, Wagyu is delicious. You're right.
Yeah, Wagyu, or what's that other beef that has all the fat rippling in there? That's what I thought for a minute.
Okay. No, WAGMI. We're all going to make it, right? That's the mentality that you see in crypto. That's where you hear people saying this buzzword all the time. And, it's kind of irrational. And that's what it's talking about is, man, there's greed, there's anxiety. People are always, you got that thing. Remember, what was that guy? Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Yes, love that guy on the yachts.
Remember that? Yeah, he was. That was a good show back then. But
caviar wishes.
But that's what he always, that's what this whole space is all about. In 1 year, I'm gonna buy a yacht. I'm gonna get a Lambo, and then it's so rational.
What about it myself? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So it sounded like there was 10 new Disneys, and the next 20 Picassos were going to emerge from blockchain and the NFTs. And we're in NFTs, John. That's all you heard of. All this artists, all this amazing with the images, and all this exorbitant NFT values that are going to be, just going up constantly, right? But 2 years later, those Disneys have delivered little. And that's a lot of the project. And also, that's not a shot against any of them. Again, we know that there's a lot of building, a lot of stuff going involved. It's not just, hey, I got an NFT, I got some crypto, now let's all, party and let's make it go up, right? That's not how this works.
Building behind the scenes is a lot more difficult than you think.
It is. And yes, it takes, you're talking about technology, right? You're talking about coders. You're talking about these engineers that are kind of thinking these things up. It isn't just some easy thing, right? This is real project. When I try to, speak to people about, NFTs, crypto, they do look at you kind of crazy. But I mean, my goodness, man, when people really understand and realize what's going on over here, I say this a lot, is I feel bad for people that have not really, dug in and really understood what's going on here. We've had a couple of shows just talking about Bitcoin, how that is like energy. It's backed by energy. And there's so many tokens. Ethereum, we all know, digital real estate, right? Or the oil or gas of all of blockchains, right? That's the engine that makes it go. Now you're seeing Solana, another layer one blockchain, and how fast transactions can happen on there, right? But I mean, we all talked about it on many spaces, which, you're talking about NFTs going to be where your taxes are done, right? Your healthcare and your medical records are going to be on NFTs. There's so much here. And it's funny that that's what all this kind of became. But the detrimental impact of greed. Imagine a party with tickets priced at $100. Someone eager to attend with friends misses the initial sale, and it turns into the secondary market. They pay $500 for a ticket. The likelihood of disappointment is high since the event intended to offer a $100 experience. With $500 ticket, expectations are inevitably higher, which means the experience doesn't match reality. And again, that's kind of what you saw and all that. You guys, I used to laugh when you guys would do all your NFT things. You know, you were jumping into all kinds of things, right? And what would you do? You go over to Discord and you just see all kinds of people. This is going to the moon, right? Tell me some of that stuff, John. Was that good?
Oh my goodness, the education I have paid for.
Yeah.
I theoretically have a Harvard education, but I've never been to Harvard.
Right.
You get all these people and the fake noise, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's talking. The Discord's flying Mach 30. Nobody talked about anything, and minting gone, done.
Yeah.
Like in like an hour and a half. And then remember the gas wars?
Yes.
I mean, you're losing ETH just trying to get the NFT. It was.
But that's coming back too, John. As all of the ETH, I mean, they're working again, still on that with the gas fees. But that's all still there, bro. I mean,
right.
Right. You start getting those amount of transactions, all that stuff start happening again, and yes, you're gonna run into that stuff. But this is what I'm talking about: cycle of continual announcements to satisfy the community's desire for a constant stimulation and progress. It is what was going on, right? You had to see that, or they would go in and drag everybody down and just say, "Oh, it's all." But there were a lot that they were doing, projects, and they said that we're going to be building a game or whatever, and nothing was being done, right? So I get it both ways, but this is when you're dealing with and you're part of something that's real. That announcement stuff, I mean, come on, it's kind of ridiculous. There are people, like I said, building real amazing type of new financial systems. We've always talked about how we're going to unbank the banked or the bank the unbanked. There's a lot of things, right? And to do that, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of technology, a lot of building, a lot of coding and stuff that most people that are in the community don't even know and have the single slightest idea of what that takes, right?
100%.
So I just want to touch on that because that was a funny one, because that wagged me, and I'm going to be real. It is not. That is not going to happen. We're all going to make it. No, that's not life, John.
Well, just so you know, I did the NFT, see if I can recover from the other NFT, and then recover from the other NFT. So I've purchased too many NFTs to try to make up for the other bad investment of NFTs. So I have a pile of NFTs that are just JPEGs.
That's right. And that's exactly right. But I want to show you, I'm going to jump over here, and I'll just stick with whatever. Let's just stick with Ethereum or Bitcoin. But you kind of, let me go out a year, and all of this craziness, like from here, right? All of this ups and downs, that's people in their psychology, right? Everybody knows to kind of take some profits at the top, right? And pick up and get stuff on the bottom. But that's not what everybody does. But these ups and downs, this craziness, this is people's psychology. This is what they do. They overreact. They let their emotions get involved. And listen, we all have known, and now you're finally, you're starting to see it, where these Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, all of this stuff starting to happen. And now mass adoption is about kind of right around the corner, right? 100%. And this next move is going to be like none you've ever seen in crypto. So it's like I said, it's exciting, but it's funny. I'm starting to get the text messages, right? Hey, weren't you still doing that crypto? You still doing that stuff? It's trickling back in, but now, right? That's kind of the whole idea. What all this?
Well, you hear it about all the time now. What about that Argentinian president?
Yes.
Who just got elected?
Yes.
Gotta do a little research. That guy's gonna make some things happen in Argentina.
He's gonna shake it up, John. Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, good for him.
It's awesome.
Hey, another thing, just wanted to announce, important. Binance will delist the following cryptocurrencies on December 7th, right? So you go down here a little bit, and these are some of the tokens that are going to be delisted from Binance's exchange. And obviously, everybody's heard the news, right? That's CZ is going out and kind of stepping down as CEO. But this is some of the after effects, right? Binance announced it will delist BitShares, BTS. Pearl.eco is PERL. Tornado Cash, of course, they're going to do Tornado Cash. is TORN. That's its symbol, and Walton chain, WTC. So the amendment will become live on December 7th, right? The exact trading pairs being removed are, like I said, it's what I said what they are before, usually paired with USDT. Some are with BTC, some are BUSD. Mostly stable coins, except for obviously this one, okay? So, take a look, be aware of what's going on, and look, like you said, look at the tokens and how they're, they get hammered, man. WTC plunged 35% in the last 24 hours, right? You need to, if you're in these things, you got to be aware of what's going on. Tornado Cash has dropped 40%. Pearl collapsed 45%. But let's just take a look. Let's look at WTC. I didn't put any of these in, but let's take a look. WTC, Walton chain. Oh, that's way down. That's at number 8. Look, yeah. It's kind of getting hammered a little bit. But, yeah, you got to watch this kind of stuff, right?
It looks like a ski slope. That's a black diamond ski slope, right?
That's a black diamond ski slope.
That's black diamond. You see a ski slope like that, you get off the chair, you go somewhere else.
That's right. You go down the other side of the hill, John. I'm not doing this, right?
That's black diamond. That's black diamond.
Mm-hmm. That's also, listen, you're a lot of the times too, you're susceptible to the news, right? You're susceptible to what's going on. Obviously maybe some of the, people knew this was coming, but what's going on with Binance. But that's all that's going on today. I have something for you, John, that you might want to. Yeah, you want to check it out. Let me drop this down and put us up here. Remove, and you got to understand, I'm doing everything right. I got this moving and dropping up things.
You're back the house, run the house.
These running the house, the trailers and stuff. Are you ready? This is Tanya Wellington again. Just wanted a little message for my friend FOMO Head. Here we go.
Oh, FOMO Head, you're just so fun to be around. I'm so glad to be doing the news with you. Ray of Light is just so lucky to be working with you. Tell everyone about the wine you just launched.
Oh.
Hey, look at that.
Is that Miss Wellington?
That's Miss Wellington again, man. Tanya.
She's amazing. Miss Wellington, let me tell you about it. Let me take a little red wine blend right there. Can you see that, Ray of Light?
Oh, look at that. Barn love.
You see, this came from the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I do.
This is wine. And look at that barn love. Because animals rescued need love. Hatsack and I just launched this wine here in Arizona. We proudly support animal rescues and sanctuaries. Those are a few of our little doggies. You can see it on the label. That guy right there. That guy's Chaos. That one right there. That one's Thor. That one right there, that's Apollo, the little chihuahua next to it. That's Athena. And we got an amazing horse Gunner right back there. We got Zeus, that black dog right there. That's Zeus. We put him in with the horse. But this wine is amazing. And Miss Wellington, thank you very much. We also designed an amazing wine glass that we're raising money with. Look at that. Barn Love Wines. So it's been a fantastic launch. We launched it about 3 weeks ago, and we've already moved, I want to say 35 to 45 cases of wine, and it's been outstanding. So very excited, Ray of Light.
It is exciting. I mean, that's no small feat there, John. Launching a wine, that's pretty good stuff, brother.
And it's pretty amazing. As you can see, a little barn back there. Barn.
Got a little horsey. I see a little horsey too.
Barn love, I'm telling you. And
you said you got five varietals. Is that what
we're moving up to 6?
Oh,
today live.
Wow.
We just signed the contract. The vineyard in California is bottling for us 56 cases of Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh,
a lot of requests. We only had one red in the line, and they were like, we need more reds. And I did not want to pick up a Pinot Noir at this current time. The grape is a little bit more of the pricey. So we went to Cabernet Sauvignon, which everybody likes. So that will be here sometime about a month and a half. But we got 56 cases coming in.
Beautiful. That is all.
Live. I'm announcing that live.
I love it.
Guys,
putting in work. FOMO head into work. That's right, man. Hey, I think you also have a little something from Grandma. Yeah?
You have something from Grandma. this, when you think of things and they pop in your head, and you think about the wine, you think about working all the time, and all of a sudden, your grandma, who has since passed, pops in your mind. And I said, I told Ray Light, I said, I gotta show this. So can we pull that up and show? This is on the Santisi brothers' grandma making spadini. Take a listen, take a look. This was my 91 or 86-year-old grandma 13 years ago making spadini.
Spadini.
It's an Italian tradition.
I can't see, so let me know if you can hear it. Hopefully we can hear it, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You hit the button.
Live.
It is live.
Process.
You can hear it?
Yeah, you can go a little bit higher on the volume if you can, but you're good to go.
All right.
We make spadini.
This is grandma. So you take an eye round and you slice it very thin.
Grandma takes
now, and then I pound it with the tenderizing the flat. So I'm the one who has to tenderize the eye round, which is right there. You take a nice little chunk of provolone cheese,
a little breadcrumb,
giving you some Web3 knowledge, and then that's seasoned breadcrumbs, and then you roll.
Flat by you.
I've spent many an hours rolling spadini with my grandmother when she was alive. If you guys still have your grandma around and stuff like that, you got mom. There's a little olive oil.
It's very nice.
That's the bay leaves.
Yes.
That's the cheese. Oh, look at that.
The breadcrumbs, and then we do the roll.
From 8 years old, they trained you how to make spadini.
Spadini. I love it. I got to try it now.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'll find out the exact recipe of the breadcrumbs, Ray Light. I'll send it. I'll have my mom type it up for us. When I tell you, you got some people around, you got to put
It looks big.
He said the knot.
Grandma Angela.
Yeah, my aunt was being my aunt Angela is in the background with my sister Cynthia, and they're giving me feedback in my ear.
I don't know, but I see something in your future.
That's awesome.
There we go. Good job, Grandma. We're filming out. There's Grandma making some spadini. I'll be joining, starting it on the shish kebab.
There's the onions in the background.
That is the recipe for spadini, the Santisi tradition.
Oh.
Sicilian.
Sicilian, napolitan. Hey, oh.
Italian steak. Italian steak? No Italian steak. But we can make it for you. Whatever you want, Grandmama.
No.
We used to do Italian steak.
We made Italian steak with the
breadcrumbs.
And then the barbecue.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, every time goes,
okay,
that means something.
Now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Easy, making spadini. What's today's date? April 25th, 24th, 25th, 2011. Signing out. Ciao. 2010. I'm sorry, I forget what year I am. Because I'm thinking in the future. That's just like the knot that's going to be on your head in the future. I was stuck in the future. I'm sorry. I'm back to the present. Bon appetit. Grandma. Bon appetit.
Shut up.
Grandma just told me to shut up.
Oh, they tell me to shut up.
Told me to shut.
Forget about it.
Oh, that's beautiful. My 91-year-old grandma just told me to shut up.
There you go, Grandma. That's awesome, man.
So
I love it.
She's working. So she was working the bay leaf. So you take the shish kebab, you go to bay leaf, then you go spadini, then you go onion wedge, and you continue the revolution.
Hey, that looks delicious.
I'm telling you,
that's why I like the Web3 Wise Guys. We got food, we got crypto, we got all kinds. We got wine. They got Grandma. That's awesome, man. Yeah. I love it.
Grandma, and that's a home run.
That's it. But hey, another thing, obviously, that's coming up there, FOMO head, is spaces, right? They're gonna Monster My City putting on a space after this at 9 o'clock. Got to go over there and check it out because some things are happening there, FOMO. Let me drop another. This isn't Tanya Wellington, but this is something else from Monster My City. Here we go. Check it out. Some stuff is happening there, FOMO.
Oh, you know,
Let me share my screen. I'm gonna hop over there and take a look. Like you got to check out the Twitter. A lot of stuff is always going on over there. Let me see. Here we go. So that's the website. Here we go. Check out Monster My City. Okay, you go down there, and something is happening. 10 hours, right? Here we go. What is this? They retweeted, reposted. I'm down for the culture. Operation Party Protocol activated. Web3. That's what I'm talking about.
dude, you got to be down with OPP.
You got to OPP. How can I explain it?
Yeah, but not that OPP, just that OPP. I got you know. You know
But
what I'm
here's
saying?
here's the space. Don't let your JPEGs get you down. Become part of the monsters and start code chasing. Join us. It says 8:30, but they got it down here. If you check it out, is at 9. Okay, so in like 4 minutes, everybody hop over there because there's some cool stuff happening.
Hey, Ray, you know, Ray Light, I'm going to be over there. I've canceled all meetings this evening
Oh,
because I need to chase some codes.
love it,
I'm a
man.
code chaser.
Hey, you better because this is something.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't get a code the other day. Didn't get a code the other night. Some of the codes, you got to put your super duper mind together. You know,
Yeah.
we need to call Miss Wellington and get her involved.
That's right, you do.
Wellington, I know you're in the back. You're listening to me. I need a cafe mocha, vente. With cocoa.
She's the executive producer.
I need my cappuccino. You know what I'm saying?
But look, I'm going to do some videos pretty soon of how to do this stuff in the labs, summoning, minting, transforming, things like that. Because it's important here. Let me connect my wallet just so so everybody can kind of see. Here we go. Oh look, end the Fed now. .eth. That's my
Oh,
hey.
oh.
But look, I'm gonna we're gonna do some transforms. I want everybody to see how you do some stuff in here. If you just saw, I kind of connected my wallet, refreshed, connected my monster, and now my monster's here ready to make a transform, John. But we're going to do a fresh one. We're going to do a fresh one and do a nice walkthrough on how to mint, how to summon. And this is an amazing project. And you're going to see how you kind of transform these monsters into any kind of, the traits you want. That's what's amazing about this stuff. But, today you got to get over there. You got to go check out the spaces, right? And, I think monstermind.city is going to be doing that. Every night. I don't know, around 8:39. But, we're always going to be around. But Web3 Wise Guys, Tuesdays and Thursdays, John, right?
You know, brother.
The geezers, you got, go ahead.
Barilla pasta. I got to give a shout out, Barilla. They just dropped off a case and a half. It fell off a truck. Did I say that out loud? Was that my outside voice? I paid for that Barilla. It's good pasta. That's all I want.
Love it. But yes, there's a lot of content. Everybody's doing some amazing things like this. You got the geezers that have been doing every day, not on weekends, but every day. Awesome stuff. In the mornings, you got Donna Night Owl, and you guys do the wellness and hat sack. Right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Wellness Wednesdays. I will be hosting tomorrow. Let me go backwards. I'm back a house. I just started up. Yes. I hang out with the ladies.
Yep.
Hat sack. You got wellness. When Night Owl runs the show,
yep.
They go back and forth. Wednesdays, I sit. Ray, you know what I'm saying? I block it out, Ray.
You got it. That's good. That's great of you. That's good. And then another thing, we got Kareem, African Voices. He does it every 2 weeks, but has great guests on. And it's great to hear from other places, right, that we're not used to, right? We're always kind of in our own little bubble here in the United States, and it's good to hear.
Learn a lot in that show. Learn a lot.
It is. Yeah, and you were on it. That's right. You're doing, we're all going to rotate. Kareem's got a bunch of guests and guest hosts, and I believe it's Kareem and Austin M2 tomorrow.
Awesome.
But very cool, man. So I appreciate it there, FOMO. Web3 Wise Guys, the first show, episode 1.
Episode 1. It's the inauguration.
There you go. I love it, man.
Forget about it. Hey, I'll give you an offer you can't refuse.
Give us a like, subscribe, tell people about it, share it on Twitter, share it on YouTube. And again, appreciate you. I hope we'll see you over on the Twitter Spaces.
Oh, we're gonna be there. Love you.
Love you, man.